cool things until the moment that they don't. Here's a nice little run boost up to the ledge. Easy kill for Process. 4 players pushing down middle, and he spots all of that. So Big picks up the pace towards the B bomb site. Bomb will get planted, and we've got ourselves a 4-on-4.
Bomb is down. Goofy with the dual Berettas at the ready. Nice quick kill coming in from the poles, and Crimbo looking to fight back. Deep position taken at short side. It's a second kill on that CT rotation in. And now Sin and Crimbo looking to clutch this one out. Great shot from Sin out from ramp. At least Kylar all alone. And there's not a lot of time to do this. He does have a smoke and a flash available, but he's got to worry about 2 different positions, and they can just play with him. They can just play with their food, and they know they've got this round in the bag. Big will have the pistol.
Yeah, once you give up sound cues around this cube, it's pretty much impossible to do anything with it. So easy to find safety. Nice shot there, but one has already moved up.
Crimbo's actually got away as well.
Yeah, no time left in the bomb. Crimbo has a great round pushing towards CT. That's absolutely massive. I was a little bit shocked. It didn't seem like Big was nearly as aware as I expect them to about the danger from Cave.
What a fun time this is. We've got a boot camp going on.
Yeah, we really do. It's not bad so far. Process, didn't look left quick enough, and there's a nice flashbang for Minio to help out. Double kill in middle. Defense holds strong, and Big have no control of the map. No control of lane, no control of middle. It's 3 players stuck behind the smoke, and that sucks.
Yeah, it really does suck, and Goofy's about to make their day even worse. He's got himself a kill down the bottom of the ramp. Key will help him. And now Crimbo, left alone in the 1v5. And while Crimbo has been making himself the clear star of this big team over the last few weeks, but even this is a step too far for him.
No, but damage. What if you take this op away? No, never mind. Hades has that. There's the op in play.
In the first 2 seconds of round 6.
Yeah, the flank is going to come in very fast if they have success. Oh, that's a good find. Hades is so blind. Stuck against the boxes. Goofy trying to recover. Not enough bullets in that mag, and he goes down. All of a sudden, the B-bomb site is lost, and it's no flanks. They're rotating back through by CT spawn through Red Room.
Oh, good read here from Key, but it isn't going to work for him. Process still able to win that fight, and 9 have been forced away. Even though they got that early mid control, they could have got the flank going. As you mentioned, Jason, didn't activate it. Could have been absolutely devastating, but doesn't come through. And that is going to be a 5th round for Big.
He'll have an op again in the next round, you imagine. Minio can drop a weapon over to a teammate. It's another buy coming in for 9 in this round.
Or get out of there, and that's exactly what he does. But now he's stuck behind a smoke, which leaves Goofy on an island, and he decides to fight down the ramp. And perhaps this is the best form of defense, attacking into one of these angles, making a little bit more uncomfortable as he's spinning between 2 angles. He can't really get much more out of it, but look at the gap in that short smoke, and look at the time for Big. 4 seconds as they start to plant that bomb, just enough time to lock it in. And now the retake is on. Crimbo loses the long fight, and suddenly only taps in on the AWP to try and close this 1v3, and Hades comes out of the cave to shut that reality down. It is going to be 9 recovering in the retake and taking a second.
Hey guys, Hot Pizza just added new CS2 squad category with some really interesting cases. Also, they've added a new game mode that you can try with your friends or versus other players. Here, as an example, in this case flip mode, I challenged this guy for his 5 cases worth of $70 and managed to win the coin battle, which means I get all the cases. And after all the skins were revealed, I got $120 worth of skins. Withdrawing any skins you unboxed is super easy. Just go to your inventory, select any skin you want, and click send. And in less than a minute, you will get your skin. So guys, if you want to play on Hot Pizza, they have many convenient deposit methods like credit cards, skins, crypto, and many other. As well as, don't forget to use my code VLADAPART for free 50 cents as a bonus. Link to the website will be in description below.
At the start of this round, and he is committed to the cave and will lose that fight versus Sin. Great first shot. Now the rotation back from Kylar from Red Room to try and fight out short, stopping that cross to the site. 9 seconds, Big. Get that bomb in. They won't. They have to pick it up and immediately start planting.
Did he get it?
And did he get it? It will be a last-second plant if he does. And he just about gets it on the final tick of the clock. It is now Minio left inside of cave. Position now given up. Information gathered for Big. And I think they can sort of take a sigh of relief at the moment because this post plant is very strong, and Crimbo finds the perfect reposition into the pocket and is able to close in the round for Big.
Give a handshake. Minio hears it, but does Crimbo turn? That's the big question, because at some point he's going to have to help out at A.
This is such an OP angle. Once you get into that cubby, there's nothing you can do about it. in CSGO. Crimbo able to take Key out as he walks towards him. Now Minio starting the retake attempt through Donut. Missed shot coming in, but Sin's rifle, it's good for only one. Kylar got the double because the nade went to the back of the box, and they know exactly where Crimbo is because he got that earlier kill in A main, but they've got no utility, and that's a problem. Crimbo trying to bait them out, goes for the jump up, but they're able to close it, and it's 9 with a successful retake this time. They've got to get that bomb plant down. There's a boost coming over the top to try and deny it. Eyes on that boost. Kylar doesn't see the plant, but does certainly see Mantu. And so he's dropped those numbers in favor of 9 for this retake. They're all coming in from the same side, though. There's no flanks through ledge. There's no flanks through ramp side. It's all through long and short. And Crimbo, he's able to step up on default. So those numbers are back to even odds. And you've got a last-ditch effort this or save if you're 9. And that time is starting to tick on. Sin stuck on the default pillar. Has got Crimbo to assist him from the cave, and that is going to be enough for one pick, and Tapson will assist on the other. It is not going to work out for 9 in this round retake, and Big will extend their scoreline. And it doesn't really look like this one is going to find too much fire. Suddenly, Kylar takes Tapson off the top of the boost, and then they run in. Then they get on the defuse, and Sin denies that from happening, and so the time is ticking on. He'll stick it again, and Sin will stop this round from getting too far out of hand. So a couple of kills there on the attempt for 9, but it is going to be Big, winning this half by a minimum of 1.
Well, it did get spicy, though.
It did towards the end,
yeah,
right?
There was a little bit of interest and intrigue brought into that round by the little lurk in A main.
It's a new generation thing, Jason.
Sure, it's a Zoomer thing.
Oh, man, too. Oh, he's had a couple of shots that just hasn't really done it. Now the push to the rifle. Goofy's coming around the back, and oh, it's a nightmare for Mansu. That's the worst kind of a feeling. You miss 2 sitters, then you get pushed. And they just run away. So there's no trade even for Crimbo yet, but maybe he's got the timing. They line up and he nearly gets a double. Just the one for Crimbo. But they don't turn back. They don't turn back. And now they can focus. They do expect a third. Crimbo's going to go ahead and check it. And Goofy goes down.
Man, 9 had all the advantage. And this is a 3 versus 5 that turned around to a 3-on-2 real quick. Post-plant situation. Kylar and Hades up against Sin and Crimbo.
2v2, and Big's post plants have been so good once they've got themselves sunk deep into this B bomb site. Defuse tapped, not stuck, and Crimbo is not biting on it at all. He is not coming off this. Information's been passed on. Now he knows the defuse is happening. Surely he's got a peek. Kylar comes off it, and Sin will close it with a double. Big with a masterclass on the T side. Fantastic calling from Tapson. Leads their way to 11-4.
We've got Crimbo with dualies and a play towards the B bomb site in the pistol. One lurker for 9 is going to be held back in mid.
They have a double stack, aggressive in cave on the CT side as well. And this push through Mansu, that is only going to help matters, but he doesn't get away. He doesn't get back, but when you barrel back into the cave, you will have to deal with Sin, and they've only seen the one player in the cave, so they probably aren't ready for Crimbo, and they've decided there's too much B presence. We've got Hades in the red room. We got him on that flank. He can cut those rotations, and we can send that bomb back to A.
This is actually a huge play. What a way to like give your team a brand new opening. Now you have to imagine if you're Big, are you going to clear this corner? You might expect some aggression. Oh, it looks like Tapson will. Looks like Tapson might, or at least be spotted out. There's the spin. Kills are way too fast. Good round from Hades. What a play. What a position to grab for your team. Still, a couple different variety of plays that Hades can make from that position, and this time in this pistol round, it's the winning one.
No, they needed a pistol to kick things off here in that second half when you go down 11-4. Smoking alongside, that could have been a chance for Big to unravel the round, but it doesn't look like that is going to come the way.
Tapson's calling for a boost that we saw 9 do in the first half, and we've seen plenty of over the years, just looking to see if you can pick someone off, but they've done well enough without it. All of a sudden, that comfort, good spam from Crimbo. Hades was low, and 9's in a lot of trouble all of a sudden. Key, down low, Tapson takes him out. It's 12-5.
That is wild. The fact that they lose that round, coming in from alongside, sure, Tapson's just waiting. They even had the A-Lurk decide to pop out early over on the other side of the map for 9, right? They had one A-main player who wasn't expecting 2 players to be staring at him when he walked out of A-main. So that kill even comes in. So that isn't even the insurance policy. But this kill from Crimbo, and then the follow-up, that is massive from Crimbo on the one rifle that they had for Big. So that's devastating for 9. You said they should feel super comfortable at the start of that round. They should have. They were 1 player up.
In. Ooh, nice timing around the edge of the smoke. Goofy now knows there's one Molotov. They got to wait for this smoke to kind of go away. Flashbang over the top. Tapson once more. Almost gets it. Brings Kylar to about half HP, and Crimbo gets caught jiggling. And now it's only one defender. K has opened up the bomb site, and that should be the save call from Big.
And they're just going to let it go. They don't want to lose any of these rifles here. It would not, but Minio, ooh. That smoke is worrying, and I think he's aware of that. So Process is inside of the smoke. And Minio's checking the back box, but Process is just waiting on the phase of the smoke and moves behind him, gets behind his crosshair. And Minio, that is tough. That is rough to stomach. And now they're moving in. 9, the Poles will get the bomb down. Crimbo will just about allow that to happen. And now Goofy with 1v2 closer left on his shoulders. He'll peek out towards CT. Position now given up. He isolates 2 fights into 1v1s, but it's difficult to close on either of them. And that will be a 15th round for Big. Map point secured.
Those are really tough shots to hit as well while he's just trying to pull the other player out, right? You're trying to give attention to the right side so that your player on the left actually peeks and gives you the fight you want. But Big does a really good job not overextending. 15 rounds now. 15-6.
Red smoke out. That's going to be 9 having mid control.
That'll be a bummer for Hades. He wanted to take the fight up B ramp, had a teammate spamming into the bomb site to make any defender a little bit uncomfortable as he peeked in, but his smoke plumes at the top of the ramp just as he's about to make his move. So delays things a little bit longer, messes with the timing, so 9 go for mid control instead.
Taps and just bang Goofy right through that donut smoke. Crimbo follows up, and this is looking so good now. This looks perfect for Big to close on a 16-6 victory. Unless this beast side will fall and Hades takes out his own teammate, and he will not be able to find redemption. It is just Kylar, and Tapson slipped past him, but now they know exactly where he is, and they've got the bomb in their hands. It has been Big dominance, a story of tactical depth, and outmaneuvering, outworking their opponents, and Big will take the first map.
Yeah, nicely done from Big. A monstrous T-side.
Beautiful to watch right away with a shot from Minio out short side. Process could do nothing about that Glock headshot, and the follow-up from Hades is just as nice.
Okay, this is not a confidence-inspiring pistol round so far from Big. I'll say that right now. It's not a beautiful pistol round as 2 players have been picked off for free out in the open. No chance to trade, no chance to recover whatsoever. And now comes the attack. Smoke's in place at the A bomb site. Nade stacked towards the back of the boxes. And all of a sudden, it's just 2 players.
This round went exactly as 9 had planned. Just a couple of great opening kills, and they come crashing down. Big, no fight in this pistol. No fight at all, and 9 will kick off Vertigo with a statement of intent.
It's going to be, yeah, just lurking up. Knows all their attention is taken elsewhere. Runs out of ammunition. Gets taken down, but that's pretty much all the danger in this round. Even with Sin picking up 1 more, Galil's not enough to convert this 1v3, especially considering 9 have the entire map available to him. So pretty decent round in terms of damage done. This is a fantastic start, a fantastic way to do it. 3-0. Mac 10 is going to go for the hunt, and Sin has no armor. So a little bit of a Molotov around the corner. Jumps in the air. This time it doesn't work. Ooh, a dink. A lot of damage done to Goofy, but the weapon is... Sin's not expecting this whatsoever. They have to remain aggressive.
Now he is.
Now he's holding it. Oh, a little bit off. Awkward peek into the angle.
Yeah, that is rough. Now Process is a little bit worried because he knows they've already penetrated short side. Oh, Process. Oh, what happened there? His bullets just went nowhere. And he gets caught. Minio comes back around short side, and Process had a chance. He had everything going for him there. The op wasn't looking at him. That was the bomb carrier. He could have adjusted and looked for that short kill second, but doesn't work out, and it is Big just collapsing here, really.
Well, this is what I was saying about Minio on this map, is like the step up of performance from him on other maps to this one is like night and day. He has such a good sense for where the weakness is and where he can have the most impact, and he's so...
Yeah, Handy's got the good angle. Shouldn't be missing this one, and he doesn't. Sinks him. This could be an absolute disaster for 9 as the short push comes forward just as they look away, just as they take their crosshairs off of that position. Here it comes around the back, but it hasn't worked for Big. It has not worked out until Crimbo steps up with a triple from inside of the site.
Process just looking for someone walking up along the wall, not getting it just yet. Oh, he's in trouble. This is tense. There's the swing. Nice shot.
Yeah, great kills from Big. And, you know, this is a buy round from 9, but it looks so convincing for the Germans here on the CT side. The mid push just comes forward at the right time. The transition of defense focus has come through. Tabson was looking down middle this time. He has got that info. So we'll drop further back into CT spawn, and Sure, this gives 9 some mid control, but you can't really go anywhere with it, right? Construction's cut off. Tapson has CT spawn. You're kind of locked in mid in the final 30 seconds here.
Yeah, I mean, and even the utility usage, look what it's done. It's brought all the defenders to the party. So they're going to drop off, and you just have to be overly aggressive. Good kill, still plenty to find, and a crossfire. There's Tapson, perfectly played with his team. Good reads from Big, and they've got 2 in a row.
Here we go, Kylar. He's straight out towards the bottom of the stairway, taking a fight.
Dang.
Up on top of the stairs. Does a lot of damage to the defensive player of Sin. One for one fight, but look at Process. He slipped down.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge defensive play. They'll gladly give up Tapson if Process can deliver that double kill. That damage onto Sin is unconfirmed damage, so they don't know there's something to exploit, but so quickly after an opening kill, fortunes reverse for 9. Now a 2v4, make it 1v4. Although, I mean, I have a little bit more faith in... I predicted Big today, but I'm going to say this. I have a little bit more faith in 9 than I think the average person does, just because I really like they have some ideas on maps. They just haven't... I mean, obviously, not being able to flesh out your map pool is a massive problem, which they still, to this day, have obviously not yet been able to do, but they do some cool things on various maps. I just wish it would all come together and actually net them some more Ws here and there.
Yeah, that is true. We need a little bit of extra salt on this round for 9, as they do not have a lot to play with. It is that AK that Kylo saved on over. Then the pistols, and now the mid play, right towards Tapson, who has held on pretty well. He'll even nearly get back with that triple kill, but the rest of his teammates converge on middle. Big shot from Hades, and maybe a chance, but the bomb is in mid. So no longer really too much, but he has got the AK picked up now off the back of that. But the bomb is still in their possession in middle, and that is the big factor here. He's going to climb up over construction, have a look towards elevator, sees no one until the fight with Process, and it will be 5 rounds in a row as Big go on fire.
Yeah, that's a really hard angle to clear out if you're going for that 1v2.
And K's just going to keep walking forward. This could be pretty effective.
That took away a smoke, though, for an execute. They only have the 1. And with this player behind sandbags, any kind of issue, Process could just decimate.
Right, here's the nades now, right there. The molly goes in, but he's going to stand. They don't check it. They throw the molly, but they don't look. No one has eyes on it. The distraction from the site was enough to set him up.
Utility.
And now the plant comes in, but the health is low on Goofy, and the nade will dunk on him. No plant, and Hades now in a 1v2. The rare Krieg sighting. Will it be a clutch?
Swaps out to the AK, goes for the bomb plant, tries to fake it, tries to pull someone out in the open. Oh, now gets aggressive.
Good work, but it's not going to. Sin with the rifle, body shots confirms it. Oh, nade at the ready for this ramp push. It is quite quick. A lot of players throwing themselves up, ramping through short. Are Big ready? Process gets the rifle out. Tapson is there with him, and this speed will not be enough to break through Big's defense. It is held at the door.
I'm not gonna lie, it did not look like they were ready. It didn't look like they were ready.
It didn't. It felt like that was gonna work, right?
Yeah, I thought that was about to be a catastrophe, but they got their heads on a swivel just at the right time.
Elsewhere, there's 2 inside of this B bomb site.
They're trying to delay. They fell back out of this bomb site and dumped utility because the flank is already close by.
Right behind them. Oh.
Nice and easy from Process.
Yeah, Process has just come up the back of the stairway, and sure, Goofy's in middle, but the bomb won't go down. Goofy gets caught on that lurk, and you're thinking there's a chance here for 9. They found the pathway out, and K on the face of the smoke is able to grab a gap, and that gap opens up short side. And they are not aware of this. They're not looking there just yet. Finally, Sin considers and goes back, but loses that jewel.
Which means Tapson has to come back now, which is going to open up space towards ramp. Okay, nice shooting. That's a thing of beauty.
That should be enough now. That should end the streak from Big.
It's almost like the grouped up executes and like plans and pieces aren't really working, but when 9 is able to get an individual with some space to work with, he creates things. We last saw Minio able to do it from this exact same position. Now it's Key. And now Mantu's been dinked through the wall. They might as well go for this. They have the money.
On its own, should be enough to close this round out. I think Big have realized there's no time really for this. They're going to leap in.
They're looking to take some guns away right at the end, realizing like we've beat up on them so much. Their money's probably not great. If we can take any of those guns out of their hands, that'd be valuable to a degree, but obviously not enough to make it. Forcing out some counter utility. And Sin and Key continue his tear. Crimbo's way at the back. He has no support. Mantu just arriving. Needs to stay alive a little bit longer. Spots another one with the flashbangs and now creates a safety net for himself.
This round is now a 50-50 fight. Kylar coming back up through this B-bomb site. They know they've got Crimbo at quad, but they can't do anything about him right now. And that smoke that Kylar's just deployed, That might let Crimbo across, and Kyler reads that, spams him down through the smoke. Mantu's all brings out, loud and proud. Kyler reads it, goes forward again, but it's the flank from Process this time. Watch, this time his flank will not prevail, and it is 9 with a strong 4-0 lead at the beginning of the game.
They got kind of caught in no man's land. They are surrounded. Sin's going to come back towards the B bomb site. It's Kyler out in the open. He goes down. Just enough of a distraction, and now Big have their escape route. 4 on 2.
Yeah, K and Hades, the last 2 remaining players, and they will not be able to do anything about this. You remember this first half pistol, 9 were dominant on the T-side pistol. Big were not involved in those fights. It's a very similar pistol here.
Their hand with his kill. But good recovery. Sin just playing the odd man away from the group. He's there to attack the A bomb site or attack the B bomb site, as we saw, depending on where they choose to go after contact. Oh, that's a massive kill. Goofy's going to be a little bit upset. Kyler had no chance, getting attacked from 2 different angles, 2 different points with no support at either one. Still 2 at the B bomb site. He needs to, okay, that kill's huge. It's going to help them start to rotate. Going to help alleviate some of that defense. 1 more, and he spots out Kyler. It's time for Big to just pull the trigger and get up these stairs, and indeed they will. Deagle's out, going for the headshot, trying to lure them in closer to the SMG, but utility forces him back.
Kylar behind the generators, looking for the pick onto Sin. Smoke's up at his face right now. Can't really do too much about the bomb plant, but K certainly can. Mantu's caught. Dink onto the head of K as well. Damage done, but no bomb plant here for Big. As a 2v2 evens things out, there's a chance for K's position. Such a powerful spot down here. You can't really plant the bomb too effectively. With K worrying here at the stairs. So many angles he's got to think about, but that bomb plant will have to go down. And now Big look to that fight, isolate it into a 1v2. And Hades is coming back up through CT spawn. It's a rough position here with no utility to help him. It is an easy kill to close on for Big. So it's a matter of 9 not playing themselves here, right? If you peek into Big, you're going to give them some chances back into this, and this cage that you had set up around them can start to break apart. This Sin versus Kylar fight is essential for 9 to pick up, and Kylar will win that duel, but they've already left middle. Big have got away.
I mean, if you're sitting there, you know you're just kind of left on an island all on your own. You know you're just playing for yourself until you die. Good shot from Process, and that leaves just 1. Kylar, who stands up tall. Double kill for him to keep this within the realm of possibility, but the follow-ups all go to Big. 1v2 for Hades. He's got no kit.
Well, frustration leaking out in the previous round, looking to try and get his team a crucial round win here with the AWP. As he creeps on down, it is Crimbo to deny any heroic plays from Hades. And that is, again, a round that felt like there was chances for 9 to pick it up. And
it's all looking good, and now Goofy's picked off, trying to drop a flashbang to be aggressive. He does have more teammates. Oh, one slipped the net. One slipped the net so much. Crimbo recovers. Minio out of ammunition, but look at the flank down ladder. They have crunched the base of B.
And just like that, there is life breathing back into the 9 team. Hades shot down short side, runs back into Tapson. Now they know where the last remaining player is. And they've got to worry about him because Tapson now has the bomb on his back and they're not in a position to fight for it. He might go into them, but the AWP, ooh, just a sliver of a pixel seen, and that's the shot landed. Tapson could have got away back up the ramp.
Yeah, I think he wanted to thin things out a little bit or maybe catch him trying to be over-aggressive, shifting towards a ramp, but he could have played that differently for sure. Can't blame him, though. Nice crunch. Nice aggressive play. This is kind of what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, 9 has some cool moves on maps. They have some cool ideas that I think create some awesome and really fun scenarios.
And Process, speaking of forward, he's taken a couple of steps in that direction. He's moved up over B. And they're preoccupied with construction. In the meantime, their defense has fallen apart inside of the site itself. And that's exactly what Process looks to capitalize on. And he's done exactly that. A 2v2 now established at a 1-minute mark in the round. Hades rotates back in, knows that he's got K at the stairway, and the bomb plant can't go down. So Process has to shift himself into the clutch. And this one goes Hades' way.
Minio just waiting. Same with Kyler. Big have yet to make their final move. This next one will be the one they have left. The only thing left in the tank.
Good shot from Kylar. That is Tapson who hits the deck. And yeah, sure, Big come into this with a couple of pistols like Khalil, but they're coming out of it with what you would expect here.
Now, this is kind of like the last gasp of 9.
Yes.
In this series, right? This little whatever run, whatever they can make of this this 3-round streak that they have going on. That actually...
Oh,
okay.
Maybe there's something here for Mantu. Nearly falls off the map and then hits a blistering deagle, but 10 seconds left. It would have to be incredible, and it won't be. just survives the nightmare.
And some nice damage done though at the end. Like those kills are huge because if 9 gets reset at any point in these last 3 rounds that Big need, it's pretty much over from there. So they've got to be really careful. These are kills that they really can't afford to give up. Nicely done from Mantu, all things considered. That actually made me a little dizzy.
Yeah, it does. It makes you kind of jump a little bit. Gives you a bit of an anxiety hit. Yeah,
As they would call it. Yeah, it's always nice seeing other players frustrated. Ooh, fast pace with the SMG. Only can get the one. The follow-up spam, though, is on point.
Oh, Hades. Not a fun time in this round for him. He is removed by Mantu.
He probably just turned his camera off after that.
He's like, I'm just going to turn
he's
everything
like,
off.
no more blast.
You've had enough. You've had
your
enough
fun.
profiting from my despair. And, well, right now, there might be more despair for 9 because Kylar's flank is being watched again, but this time, a little bit of a fumble from Sid.
Yeah, I don't think he was watching it, but I don't think he was truly expecting a play to come from that position.
His brain was just switched off.
Yeah, he was on autopilot.
He should have done the Stewie 2K jiggle. You know, that is
Sure.
scientifically proven to work.
Okay, scientifically proven. I always knew Stu was a scientist.
Kylar, that's the barrel.
shows-
Oh, the no
okay.
scope.
Well, why not? Knocks
Okay.
him right off the building, and now you've got to pick up the pace, and you've just got to risk that nobody's here. Utility being thrown out by Crimbo.
Well, K on the flank. K's all flank. And Mantu, good night.
Had to stop for the Molotov, didn't you?
Just had to. And now Crimbo, he actually commits to the bomb plant. He wants that bomb down, and he wants the fights now. And oh, is he going to suspect the second player to come from the same position? Well, now he absolutely knows. And Crimbo has all of the advantages in the world to play with. He's got multiple positions. He can reposition too. He's got cover, and the bomb is planted safely for him. Goofy has 1 flash, no kit, and a dream to keep 11 rounds a reality here for 9. Goofy into the site, yet to tap, yet to pull Crimbo into the fight, and the time is ticking on. Crimbo has not moved. He is sitting so far back that Goofy cannot win this round. Crimbo has won by just staying away from the fights, and eventually, when the time is right, strikes for 15 rounds.
Man, that's a brutal clutch. What a round from Crimbo. Well done. This will be 9's 5th straight series loss.
That is not a pretty statistic, but what is pretty is Tapson's decimation at ramp. He has done it so many rounds in this half, and now the final blow to knock 9 out of the Blast Fall Showdown. It is done. Nothing more for 9. Even Vertigo is not a safe place. Big come out with a 2-0 victory.
Yeah, very strong, and we kind of mentioned it was possible due to the fact that Big is competent on Vertigo. So